Scout Automobile, welcome to start. The moment the engine comes alive, something deep inside you responds before your mind even catches up. The 2026 Porsche 911 doesn't announce itself loudly. It doesn't need to. Its presence is enough. This is not just another sports car entering a crowded market. This is a legend continuing a story that began decades ago, a story written with speed, precision, and passion. Every time Porsche touches the 911, the world watches closely, because mistakes are not forgiven when you carry a name this powerful. And yet, once again, Porsche delivers something that feels timeless, emotional, and dangerously addictive. At first glance, the 2026 Porsche 911 feels instantly familiar, and that's exactly the point. Porsche understands that the 911 is not a car that should be redesigned, it should be refined. The silhouette remains unmistakable, low and wide, with a roofline that flows gracefully into the rear. But look closer, and you realize how much has changed. The front end feels sharper, cleaner, and more purposeful. The redesigned LED headlights carry a more focused expression, giving the car a confident, almost predatory look. The front bumper is sculpted with precision, channeling air exactly where it's needed, not for show, but for performance. The hood sits low and smooth, leading your eyes toward the windshield, which feels perfectly angled for both aerodynamics and visibility. Everything here serves a purpose. There are no unnecessary lines, no fake aggression. It's quiet confidence, the kind that only comes from knowing exactly who you are. As you move along the sides, the proportions reveal themselves beautifully. The widened rear fenders remind you of the rear engine layout, a layout that once challenged drivers and now defines mastery. The stance feels planted, stable, and ready to explode forward at any moment. Flush door handles blend seamlessly into the body, enhancing aerodynamics while keeping the design clean. Subtle air intakes work silently, feeding the engine and cooling systems without disturbing the visual harmony. The wheels sit perfectly within the arches, filling them just enough to look aggressive without feeling overdone. This is design that respects balance, something very few modern cars achieve. At the rear, the 2026 Porsche 911 delivers a view that stops people in their tracks. The full-width LED light strip stretches across the back, glowing with a signature that's instantly recognizable day or night. The rear deck feels muscular, confident, and controlled. Integrated aero elements adjust automatically, optimizing downforce when needed and disappearing when not. The exhaust outlets sit low and wide, promising a sound that carries emotion, not noise. This is a car that doesn't scream for attention. It earns it. Step inside, and the atmosphere changes immediately. The cabin of the 2026 Porsche 911 feels intimate, focused, and deeply personal. Everything is angled toward the driver, reinforcing one simple idea: this car exists for the person behind the wheel. The dashboard design blends digital innovation with classic Porsche DNA. A curved digital display wraps gently around the steering wheel, while the iconic central tachometer remains proudly in place, reminding you that performance is still the heart of this machine. The steering wheel feels perfect the moment you touch it. The leather is rich, the grip is precise, and every button feels solid and intentional. Nothing is placed randomly. The seats hold you firmly without feeling restrictive, offering comfort for long drives and support for aggressive cornering. The seating position is low, placing you deep within the car, making you feel connected to the road in a way few modern vehicles can replicate. Materials throughout, the cabin feel premium and timeless. Soft leather, brushed metal, optional carbon fiber, and subtle stitching create an environment that feels luxurious without being flashy. This is not luxury designed to impress passengers. This is luxury designed to enhance the driving experience. Even the smallest details, from the texture of the switches to the weight of the door handles, reflect Porsche's obsession with quality. Technology in the 2026 Porsche 911 is present, but never overwhelming. The central infotainment screen is fast, clear, and intuitive, offering navigation, media, and vehicle settings without distraction. Smartphone integration is seamless, allowing you to stay connected without losing focus. Voice commands respond naturally, reducing the need to take your hands off the wheel. Driver assistance systems are quietly integrated, ready to help when needed, but never interfering with the joy of driving. And then there's the heart of the legend. Beneath the rear deck lies the soul of the 911, a refined flat-six engine that continues to define what a sports car should feel like. The 2026 model takes everything Porsche has learned and perfects it further. The throttle response is instant, sharp, and deeply satisfying. The moment you press the accelerator, the engine reacts without delay, delivering power in a smooth, relentless wave. The sound is pure Porsche. Not artificial, not exaggerated, but mechanical and emotional. A deep growl at low revs transforms into a thrilling scream as the engine climbs higher. Every gear change feels purposeful. Whether you choose the lightning-fast PDK transmission or the engaging manual, the experience is unforgettable. Shifts are crisp, precise, and perfectly timed, making every acceleration feel like a celebration. Acceleration is strong, confident, and controlled. The car surges forward effortlessly, gaining speed with an urgency that never feels chaotic. It's fast, but it's also refined. The balance between power and control is what makes the 911 so special. You're not fighting the car. You're working with it. Handling is where the 2026 Porsche 911 truly shines. The chassis feels lighter, more responsive, and incredibly composed. Advanced suspension systems constantly adapt, reading the road and adjusting in real time. On smooth highways, the ride is comfortable and composed. On twisting roads, the car transforms, tightening up, responding instantly to steering inputs. The steering itself is a masterpiece. It's precise, communicative, and alive. You feel the texture of the road, the grip of the tires, and the balance of the chassis through your hands. Cornering feels natural, intuitive, and incredibly rewarding. The rear engine layout, once considered challenging, is now perfectly controlled, delivering outstanding traction and stability. Push the car harder, and it responds with confidence. The grip feels endless, the body remains flat, and the car stays composed even at high speeds. It encourages you to explore its limits, not through fear, but through trust. This is a car that builds confidence with every mile. Braking performance matches the engine's intensity. Strong, consistent braking power gives you complete control, even during aggressive driving. Pedal feel is excellent, offering precise modulation and confidence under pressure. Safety systems work in harmony with performance, providing reassurance without dulling the experience. Despite its sports car nature, the 2026 Porsche 911 is surprisingly usable every day. The ride quality is refined enough for city driving, absorbing bumps and imperfections with ease. Cabin noise is well managed, making longer journeys comfortable and relaxed. The front trunk provides practical storage space, proving that performance doesn't have to come at the cost of usability. Efficiency has also improved, thanks to advanced engine management, improved aerodynamics, and lightweight construction. The 911 manages to deliver thrilling performance while remaining relatively efficient, a balance that few cars in this category can achieve. What truly makes the 2026 Porsche 911 special is its versatility. It adapts to your mood effortlessly. Calm and composed when you want comfort. Sharp and aggressive when you want excitement. It doesn't force an experience on you. It listens, responds, and evolves with you. This is not a car built to follow trends. It doesn't rely on oversized screens or fake engine sounds to feel modern. It relies on engineering, heritage, and emotion. Porsche understands that the soul of the 911 lies in how it makes you feel, not just how fast it goes. Driving the 2026 Porsche 911 is an emotional experience. It's the sound of the engine echoing off walls. It's the way the steering talks to you through corners. It's the quiet satisfaction after a long drive, when you step out and look back at the car one more time. In a world where cars are becoming increasingly digital and disconnected, the 911 remains beautifully human. It reminds you why driving matters, why passion still has a place in engineering, why some machines become legends. The 2026 Porsche 911 is not just an evolution. It's a statement, a reminder that true icons don't need to reinvent themselves. They simply get better. And when the engine finally shuts off, one thing is clear. This is not just a car you drive. This is a car you feel. A car you remember. A car that stays with you long after the road ends.